Hey there, Carrie Rhodes here. Welcome back to the Trinity Stamps channel and the May 2024 release. This is the full release here I'm going to share with you today. We have so many fun things from babies to flowers to tags to toolboxes. We're going to jump right in and start with our brand new stamp sets. First up, we have a 4x8 set that is one of my personal favorites. Hey diddle diddle, just like the nursery rhyme. This has the cow jumping over the moon, the cat with his fiddle, the laughing dog complete with ha ha ha, the dish and the spoon, and some sentiments here. The die set is going to cut out all those big images and the words, and you're going to have some little bit of extras in this set. Some stars, some music notes that you can stamp on there, but also there's a die that cuts out little stars as well, so you can stamp or die cut the stars. So here you can see the images that have been stamped, colored, and die cut out, and how nicely that those dies bubble cut around the sentiments. It's one of my favorite things about the Trinity dies is having bubble cut sentiments. So there's all the stars and music notes you can see on the stamp set that are going to be your extras, and I love this even has a little cloud. Now this card is the card I am making for the Trinity Stamps Release Day Hop. I'm going to have all the stops on the hop in the description box below so you can see what the other designers have made for this new release, and I thought you'd like a little peek at that card. Here's a few others by our designers, and I love showing these so you can see different ways different people color up these stamps and how they put them on a card. It's very inspiring. All right, next we have our No One More Adorable 4x6 set, Baby Gnomes. Oh my word, baby gnomes. They are too cute for words. We got the little baby sitting down with his pacifier, the baby laying on the leaf, the crawling one, and one napping on a flower with a little inchworm. Of course, you've got your dies here, and this one also has hearts that you can stamp or hearts that you can die cut out, and all of the sentiments have a die to bubble cut them out. So we love that, right? Okay, now let's take a look at these stamped, colored, and die cut out, and our sentiments that say hello baby, congratulations, with love on your baby shower, there's no one more adorable, a new little one is coming gnome soon, and a gift for baby. Love it. So precious. I hope you love the baby gnomes as much as I do. So here I've stamped out this tree stamp. It's like a tree stump. The set is called Oh Happy Day. It's already in the Trinity Stamps line, but I thought it was really fun to put the baby sitting on the stump and one crawling and just make a sweet, soft colored baby card. Here's one with the baby sleeping on the leaf, a little shaker card. Love it. And if you love those, of course, I know you're going to love little gnome nappers. There's 2 gnomes in the set, each sleeping on a mushroom. This is a 4x4 set. You're also going to get 3 sentiments, a little teeny tiny mushroom stamp, a ladybug, and those little Z's to show they're sleeping. One of them is sucking on his thumb. It's just too cute. Welcome, gnome little one. Congratulations, congratulations on your little miracle. Isn't that sweet? And there they are, stamped, colored, and die cut out, and here on a card. So here you can see I did a mini slimline, and I used the thinking tree. I just think pairing these gnomes with stuff that I already have that is woodland is so fun. I think they're adorable. But here's another card from our designer, Emily. You can see she's used gnomes from both sets together on one card, and I love that. Next, we're super excited about Simply Sentimental Baby to join our line of Simply Sentimental stamps. It's perfect for this release. We have all the fonts that you love in Simply Sentimental with those big words spelling out baby, and then so many sub-sentiments you can add to them to really personalize your card. And there is the coordinating die set, which, if you don't know, is also a standalone die set because it's going to die cut out those words as well as die cut out the stamped version of the word. So let's take a closer look. On the left-hand side in pink and blue, we have the die cut words on the shadow layers, and in the black and white, we have the stamped words die cut out with the shadow layer die. So it is so fun, and the sub-sentiments are endless. possibilities. And here is a card from one of our designers showcasing that word baby. All right, let's move on from baby things for just a minute and take a look at some other stamp sets. They're going to go with a previously released die. This goes with our Stay Tuned die set, and it's the Stay Tuned stamp set. So you can see there's an image there that kind of looks like the Stay Tuned or Please Stand By screen in the TV, or at least in the olden days TVs, right? And it is going to be colored up and fit right behind that TV screen perfectly. You also have stamps here to stamp on the dial and the buttons on the die cut TV like console panel. We have Stay Tuned, Please Stand By. We interrupt this broadcast for this very important message to say ... And here is that die, the Please Stand By die, and that is going to, you see, fit that image and make it look just like that retro TV screen that we all remember. So you can die cut this out with the die and it'll fit right in, or you could also cut it to size and fit it behind the TV panel. So whichever way you like. And I also wanted to show you, because I'm super excited to have stamps to stamp out that dial and the buttons. There's also dies for those, but if you find those to be small and you want a stamped look, you can use these instead. Yay, I love it. All right, so there's the TV, and here it is on a card. I did a Z-fold card and then stamped Stay Tuned for this very important message, revealing the sentiment on the inside. That's from the Simply Sentimental Love, which says, love everything about you. Such a fun image to add to our TV, and if you like that one, you're going to love this next set. The local programming 4x8 set has 3 images that are also going to fit in your little TV and tons of sentiments to go with them. I think you're going to love it. As seen on TV, isn't that cute? So we have one that is like a cooking show, one that is like a game show, and one that is like the news. And they're just the cutest little people in these sets. And they're really easy to color up because they're small images and they may look a little big, but they fit perfectly inside of the TV. So again, you can die cut these out or just cut them to fit behind the TV, whichever works best for you. And then you'll have 3 different scenes. You can make all kinds of fun cards for your friends and family. So there they are, die cut out, and I thought we would stick them behind the TV and make it look like we're changing the channel. So now let's take a look at these on some cards. This one has root vegetables in my little cooking show, so I use the Rootin' For You stamp as a background. And I thought it was fun to make the TVs in different colors, and I used some of our glossy cardstock for this one, and it's just lots of fun. And you can see I used What's Cooking and Bon Appetit for that little banner across the bottom, inspired by, you know, banners across the bottom of a TV. Next, for my You're a Winner card, I made a shaker just by using that most inner frame of the TV, cutting it from lightweight cardstock and gluing it together, and then adding all those shaker bits in, which, you know, it's like confetti because somebody won. Yay! Yeah, I think it's really cute. Next, we have our news, and I used a stencil here to make those rays kind of coming out, and I stamped breaking news, this just in, and then the sentiment continues on the inside, brilliant human gets older, happy birthday. And what is so cool about this card is our designer Cassie made one very similar, and I just love that. And here's one where you can get the news on your phone with our cell phone set. I think that's so clever, Sarah. All right, next we have our Carton Companion stamp set. I'm kind of showing you this one out of order because this is going to go with a particular die set that's brand new. You might be able to guess what it is, especially if you saw our sneak peek videos, but this one is going to have a cow's face, the whole cow, a strawberry, a sock, a snowman, a spoon. Some of these things might seem weird, but the sentiments go with them because you can have it be like there's a missing sock, or, you know, the spoon is missing because it ran away with the spoon. The snowman's missing because it melted. So here's all those images stamped, and yes, die cut out. They have dies to cut out all of these sentiments, and they are going to be super cute on our die cut that goes with these. But here they are colored and kind of grouped together so you can get a closer look at them. And now we're going to look at our standalone dies and the die that goes with this set, which is the Milk Carton Die Set. It is designed by Linda Canase. You might know her from iCrafter, and she has designed some dies for Trinity Stamps, and we're super excited about it because look how cute this die is. It has the pieces to make a milk carton and layers to go on top, which I absolutely love that part. So you don't have to cut them yourself. All right, so this is fitting onto a piece of cardstock that is 5 inches by 5.5 inches, so you can get kind of a feel for the size of it. There it is die cut out. You can see it die cuts all the scored lines. And to make the milk carton, you're going to need 2 of these. There's tabs on the side where you put your rip and stick tape. You're going to attach the 2 together just like that. And then I like to flip it over, fold one end in and adhere it by folding the second side in. On the bottom, I only put rip and stick tape on the outer 2 flaps and then fold those in and kind of burnish it from the inside with a crease tool, and that helps me really get those stuck down. You can have this adhered at the top in different ways. I like to use a little clip because of course you want to put a little treat inside, right? So I use a little clip like this for that. And you can have the spout open or shut, however you like it. And then remember, we have the dies to decorate this. I've cut mine from some decorative paper. You're going to want 4 squares, 2 rectangles, and 2 triangles to completely cover it just like that. Isn't that fun? Makes it so quick and easy. And here it is, paired up with the Carton Companion stamp set. And I love it. Here's one more done for Strawberry Milk by Cassie. Love that. We have another die to go with this, and that's the Moveless die set. It's going to die cut out 4 different words, and it's going to then say, "You're utterly moveless," and those words all have shadow layers to go behind them. So here you can see it done in black and white because it's totally going to go with my milk carton, and you could use all of these dies here with the stamp set to make cards as well. So here I've put moo on the back because you could use that by itself instead of putting the whole entire set of words together. All right, we love add-ons, so we now have our milk carton house add-on die set. So you can turn the little milk carton into a house. We have a chimney, a door, a window, and panels there or strips to make the roof shingles. It's very cute. So let's take a look at those die cut pieces. Here you can see them done in pink, and the 2 pieces to make the roof are done differently so that when you layer them up, they don't line up exactly. You have ones that end with scallops and ones that end with half a scallop, and I love that. Here's the chimney piece. You can see the die actually presses that brick detail into it. It has a tab to fold it together and make a square, and it also has tabs at the bottom to stick it to the roof and a slit that helps it fit right over the center or top of that milk carton. And there's the window with its little shutters. I even use some of the decorative panels on the back, and then the door has a like heart-shaped window in it. It's so cute. So here is the completed box, done in different ways by our designers and Linda herself. Another die designed by Linda is our special delivery die set. I told you we'd be back to baby things, and this stork is adorable. There are dies here so you can kind of paper piece it together and give it some dimension. I love that. And then even a little baby to go inside the little sling of fabric that the stork is carrying. Oh, it's adorable. I really love it. So here, let's take a look at the die cut pieces, and you'll see what I mean. There's pieces there to help layer it up. So here's a layer that can go on as his wing, or maybe you want to make him have 2 wings. You could do that too. And then there's these add-on pieces that act as the like ruffle part of the feathers. You could do this in the same color for a layered look, or gray or black, however you wanted to do yours. And there's even separate dies for the beak and the legs. You can die cut those from other colors and just put them right on top. The stork has a hat. There's the little fabric sling for the baby and a diaper for the baby, and that actually gets tucked right underneath his hand. There's a little opening in the hand so you can tuck that diaper under there. So those are the pieces. And here, let's take a look at it all glued together. I added a little pink on the cheeks of the baby, and the stork, because the die kind of presses a little cheek shape into that, as well as presses those heart shapes in. So I colored those in also and put it on a card. You can see the Simply Sentimental baby there. I used the stamp set and the die set and mixed and matched those together, which is my favorite with Simply Sentimental. All right, so let's take a look at a couple more creations. First up, we have a banner that Linda made. I think it's so fun. What a cute baby shower idea. We have a shadow box card here by Sarah, and then more with Simply Sentimental, and I love the different colors of the stork that everybody did. All right, next we have our baby bottle shaker. Oh my word, I love shakers, so I was super excited about this die set. It's got all the things to make a shaker, the little frame for the bottle, and you can make it a shaker or you don't have to. It's really fun. So this is going to go with all the baby things that you already have and accent with things that we're coming out with in this release also. So here's the die cut pieces. The lid here for the bottle has 2 layering pieces and then the little nipple part. So there's everything, and here it is put together as a shaker. You can die cut that frame multiple times, glue it together, and glue it to the top of the solid piece, and also, you know, putting your shaker bits and window sheet in there to make your little shaker. I've added that to a card, but I also wanted to show it to you without it being a shaker, and I just made a little tag to kind of coordinate with this card. So this could go into a baby gift and be the tag for the baby gift also. So I just added a little piece from our tiny tag die set there to put the string through, and used Simply Sentimental Baby on both pieces. Here's another tag by our guest designer for this month, Tracy Fear. I love that. And see how Cassie's paired it here with the little gnome nappers. So cute. All right, this is a very unique die set by Linda Canase, the Ribbon Rosette. Okay, this is so cool. And we have words here you can add to it, like best friend, happy birthday, congrats. And we're going to make an actual ribbon rosette with this. And because I think it needs a little explaining, I'm going to do a super quick tutorial in this video. It's what kind of makes this video long, but you got to know how to put it together. So this piece right here, you need to cut 3 of them. I also have 2 circles here backed with rip and stick sheets that I just used the circle die from this set to create. So they're sticky on the back. That's important. You're going to hook all 3 of those pieces together using the tab on the end and rip and stick sheets. I like to get one of my circles ready to go with a little extra glue on the back. That's going to give me a little time to move it, and it's going to stick extra well. So to make a rosette, you need to fold these on the scored lines in a back and forth manner, peak, valley, an accordion fold, like you used to make paper fans in school when you were bored. That's what we're doing here. It's really quick and easy to do because the die creates the scored lines for you. When you get done with the folding, you're going to hook the 2 ends together and fold on that last scored line of the tab. Then gather all of the pleats together tightly in a circle and add on your sticky, gluey circle and just press and hold that down for a minute. And then you have your second circle, and you'll do the same exact thing, flipping it over and sticking that on the back, and you've got your rosette. And if you don't get those sticky circles perfectly centered, that's okay, because there's a decorative edged circle there. You can see it's like a zigzag, and that's going to cover it up because it's a little bit bigger, so it's totally fine. Then you die cut your word congrats or happy birthday or best friend from those dies placed together with the circle die at the same time. And you could have a solid circle to back it to change up the color of the words. It's so much fun. And I've done 3 different ones here so you can see each of them: best friend, congrats, and happy birthday. You could put these on gifts. You can put them on cards. You could make cupcake toppers. You could leave off those flags at the bottom and just have it be a circle. You could put a pin on the back and people could wear them. They're just so much fun. So here we have an add-on for it. This is the Ribbon Rosette Baby. You know, we had to have baby. So we have big sister, big brother, and mommy to be for the added sentiments. And then there's some fun little add-ons, a little baby dress, a little overalls, a onesie, and some baby feet, which is so cute. So here you can see all the different pieces die cut out. The dress has an extra piece to kind of give it like a halter at the top, and then some little feet. And the words, again, die cut out, but I wanted to encourage you to save those fallout pieces because you can do a little paper piecing, and you can even use the letters without the circle. So lots of fun ways to use them. Here's the Mommy to Be done with some pattern paper. I love using different papers on these, like shiny papers, glitter papers, mirrored papers. It's so much fun. And there's one circle done with the Mommy to Be where I use the fallout letters. So save those, put them to use, and yeah, it's really fun. Here's a Big Brother one I did without the flags at the bottom. And again, you could add a little tag or a pin to the back of these, and they could wear them like at the baby shower, or maybe the day they go visit the baby in the hospital. That would be really fun. And here you can use the little baby clothes and things on cards and not even use the ribbon rosette. We have one more add-on for it, and that is the Ribbon Rosette Mom die set. So this one has that circle sentiment that says Mom Boss. There's also a banner with the words best and grand. There's an M and an O that can spell out the word mom, or flip it and it says wow, right? Or as Mary from Craft Roulette said, it could spell out ow. I love that. There's also a butterfly and a number 1 you could add to this. So many possibilities, and you can mix and match all 3 of these die sets together and use parts of these on cards and other things besides the ribbon rosette. So tons of fun to be had with this. I am loving it. Here's my best mom ribbon rosette, and I used some pattern paper, some mirror cardstock, colored cardstock, and some dimension on this. They're just so much fun to make, and it's just a fun different thing to do with your paper that maybe you haven't done. Maybe you need to venture out from just cards and make some cute things too. But we do have some of these on cards. Like I said, you're going to have to use a little bit extra postage for these, but it's well worth it. They're so cute and so much fun. All right, let's move on to another die set. This one is so much fun. It's the Zip Gift Tag Set. Okay, this is also designed by Linda. It is really cool. There is a tag die set there, but there's openings you can drop in different things. So you can drop in different sentiments and different images. Then there's dies to paper piece and make the images come to life. And the star of the show, I have to say, is probably that little zipper die. You can put it at the top or the bottom of the tag and hide a gift tag or a gift card inside the tag. So here's the tag die cut out all by itself. You can see there's raised lines where those extra pieces can go. You can die cut these out after you die cut the tag, but they also drop into the die where you could run it through at the same exact time. So there you can see the birthday cake and the word happy die cut from this, and then you can use that extra die to paper piece on top of the cake and really give it some extra color. You can put this little zip piece at the top or the bottom of the tag, and there you can see it stays in place and the recipient gets to pull it open. So I've die cut a second tag here and left it completely solid, and I'm going to put some Rip and Sticks tape that's 1/4 of an inch around this tag, but leaving it open wherever the zipper part will go. You nestle your little gift card in, and then you put the 2 tags together. Now it seems completely sealed in, right? But then the recipient is able to rip that zipper open, and then you've got your gift tag, which comes out very easily. And I think it's just so cool. It's so much fun. You can add these to presents. You could add them to cards. I mean, the possibilities are so much fun. You could make like a banner of them as like an advent countdown and put little notes in them and all kinds of things. You could make one for pizza. Make one for graduation, make one for ice cream. It's so much fun, right? I love this die set. Okay, speaking of gift cards, we have the Toolbox Gift Card Die Set. Look at this. It is perfectly sized to fit a gift card, but it's also so clever, right? So let's take a look at all the die cut pieces for this one because it is so cool. I love that also the back of the packaging is going to show you what those dies look like die cut out as a nice visual reference when you're creating. So here they are die cut out. I've done some yellow and black because those are the color of tools we have. And then you've got 2 dies here to make your drawers. You've got dies that make accents for the top of the drawer. We have our tools, the hammer, the wrench, the saw, the pliers. And then we have pieces you can use to accentuate them, dress them up, so to speak, for the handle of the hammer and the handle of the saw. There's also pieces to add on to the wheels of the actual toolbox to make it look a little more realistic. there it is, all glued together. And let me show you how I put it together with a gift card. So for the top of the toolbox, I added the gift card, just sticking it to the very top. So it's almost like a flap that can then go over the top of the actual toolbox. When you do the adhesive, just put it on the toolbox, not the lid, on the top, the bottom, and the sides. And there you have it. All right, next up we have our pegboard shelfie set. This pegboard is full size, y'all. It is just a hair smaller than an A2 size card front. So that is so cool. It is definitely a showstopper with all the additional dies that go with it. We have some plants, some shelves, some words, a little frame, and a lantern, or it's really a lamp. That's what it is. Yeah. So here's all the die cut pieces. We have that large pegboard there. This is the die that cuts out 4 different size shelves with the little bottoms that look like they're, hooked into those little pegs. And then here's the frame, the topper for that, and a little heart. We have our lamp. We have our different plants with different pots. The die that cuts out the pots, there's 4 pots on one die. And they fit in there so nicely. And one of the plants I really wanted you to see is like, it's going to cascade out of the pot. All right, we have our words, you and me, and then there's this HLV. That's going to help you also spell out the words hello and the word love. I also spelled out the word mom on mine and just glued everything down so you could see what it looks like. I did cut mine down a little bit. You have room to do that. And then I corner rounded it so I could put it on a card with a little more space showing, because I wanted to show off this leafy patterned paper behind it. Isn't that fun? It's a really cool die set. You can use a lot of the dies or stamps you already have on these shelves as well, and I think that would be so cute. I used some foam strips there in between the dots in this die so it can be popped up, and Trinity sells those foam strips. They work perfect for this die. Here's a couple cards from our designers. I love this one with just the plants, and you can see you can reconfigure this however you want. All right, let's move on to our garden flowers designed by Linda. Oh my gosh, this is such a fun set. So many flowers in this set. We've got a butterfly, we've got our greenery, really pretty. That butterfly is very similar to the butterfly in the Ribbon Rosettes Mom add-on. So you can have these butterflies that you could use together. I love that. And there you can see what they look like all die cut out, which is so helpful. And let me show you how I die cut them. So here you can see you've got flowers with center pieces. You can use the center from one die on a different flower. There is that blue flower that layers up. You could layer it like that or use those pieces individually. There's one little greenery there that kind of looks like a lily pad to me. And then we've got our butterfly, we've got a daisy, we got a branch with berries, like really cool. So there they are all glued together. And here I've used just the daisy on a card, and I've added those tiny blue flowers and some of our embellishments on top of that. And I think it goes really well with this slimline foliage frame. So pretty. All right, here's a couple more cards from our designers. I think this one is very popular. I knew that they would love it and that you guys are going to love it too. Such a fun die set to go with things that you already have, right? And even works on a tag. Love that. And a scrapbook page. Very cool. All right, next up is our Orchid Lay Die Set. Now this needs some explaining and a demonstration. So we have a completely separate video to show you how to use the Orchid Lay. If you open up your camera on this QR code, when you get your die set, the full tutorial video is going to pop up. It's also on the Trinity Stamps channel. It's also on the product page in the shop, so you can easily find this video. But what we like to do is cut this out from crepe paper because we're making like a 3D flower. We're going to turn this into a lei. So there is crepe paper available in the Trinity Stamps shop, and when you die cut these out, you want to cut it with the grain that's in the crepe paper. See, those lines are going top to bottom with each of these 6 flower petals. There's also a die that cuts out leaves for this. You're going to glue them onto the stem, which is that wonky shaped piece that you're going to roll up, and then you glue the petals to that stem. And then you can put these in a little vase, keep the flowers just like they are, or you could trim off that stem and string these to make a lei. Isn't that so cool? These are very popular for graduation and, you know, made popular in Hawaii, but I think that this is gorgeous. And if you get this die, you probably could make leis for other people. Like, people probably want to pay you to make leis because these are gorgeous. So here is a version made by Linda. I put some little spacer beads on mine and she did hers full flowers. And then here's some in the cup. So if you're interested in that die set, we have a full tutorial for you so you can make those flowers right along with me. All right, next up we have one stencil in this release and it's a good one. It's the Print Stencil 6x6 in size. It's going to fit right over the milk carton die cut perfectly. So if you want to stencil that, you can. And you can also make backgrounds for your cards. Here it is stenciled out in the traditional black and white, which is darling. So much fun. I love cow print. And then you could also use this for like cowboy cards too, right? Yeah. Love it. All right, so here I've done mine with browns because I wanted to make a chocolate milk inspired card, and I've used that Utterly Moveless set, the cow from the Carton Companions, and then I used Nouveau in brown at the top to look like the dripping milk. But here you can see it done right on the milk carton in pink, which is perfect for strawberry milk, right? Yes. And here on the tag with the little, so you can see the little zipper at the bottom on that tag. One more thing I had to show you is our brand new cheesy freebie Feta Together. This is the current cheesy freebie that is available when you make a purchase at the Trinity Stamp Shop of $40. This will automatically go into your cart and you'll get the stamp and die set for free as our gift to you for shopping with us. So that is it for the May release. It's available in the shop right now. Plus we have our hop going on YouTube as well as Instagram. All the links are for you in the description box below. We'll see you all very soon, but make sure you tell me if you have any favorites from this release in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Bye.